Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brushes and Bunnies, and today we're going to be doing a drawing challenge. So I'm actually quite excited for this one because I am drawing with something that I just never have drawn before. I've never drew with before. Okay, bad grammar. It's quite early in the morning over here. So I'm actually quite excited for this challenge because I never actually drew with this sort of medium before, and this is crayons. We're drawing with crayons today, so I'm a little bit kind of nervous to see how it's going to turn out, but I did find this old box of crayons when I was cleaning out my bedroom, and I was just like, whoa, like when did I have that and why did I buy it? I can't even remember. I think that I bought these like 6 years ago in Canada at Walmart. I would assume it would be Walmart, but here you can still see the price. $7.95 for a box of 96 crayons. So that's actually quite of a good price. I think that this could also be considered a cheap art supply challenge. Altogether it costs like less than $10 for what I'm about to create. What's really cool about this box is actually on the back side there's a pencil sharpener, which will come in handy, I guess, to sharpen those pencils or sharpen those crayons and yeah, make a better drawing, I guess. So what we're gonna be drawing today is actually another Pokemon. I don't know why I'm feeling in the Pokemon mood. My last challenge was also drawing Pikachu, so for whatever reason I want to draw. Today I want to draw Jigglypuff, so she's really cute, and you guys know me, I really like fat, kind of round creatures, so I thought she would be a perfect fit for this crayon challenge. We're gonna make her cute. She's pink and bright colors with a little bow and the heart, so I'm really excited to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Alright, so we are for the first time recording this challenge with the sort of stream setup that I've got going on here with the actual webcam, so you guys can watch me freak out while I'm doing the challenge. So let's get started. So we got our box of crayons and we've got all these different colors. So Jigglypuff is rather pink, obviously, so let's get with the actual pink tones. Yeah, there's a lot of dust happening with these crayons. I had them somewhere buried deep inside. Deep inside, so they're really dusty. I'm just gonna, I literally have no idea how these colors look like. But I think that this one here, oh gosh, it's full of dust. Blech. Tickle Me Pink sounds like a good option, so let's just double test that first. Oh yes. So we're gonna use the Carnation Pink. Alright, so let's get started with the body shape of Jigglypuff. Alright, so we're gonna start with the bottom half of her body. Actually, let's just start with the actual hands. I think this will be the easiest. And I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like, I have no idea what the technique is in terms of coloring with crayons. If I call them pencil crayons by accident, I'm totally sorry. I think I drew it too pink already. Oh gosh. Let's see if I can add some more shadows. I think to really add the shadows, you gotta draw really hard. Okay, so I have to, right off the bat, I noticed that I have to kind of limit the amount of color or the pressure that I put on. I might have to get a darker shade of pink for the shadows. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Let's progress. So her body is quite easy. I think we're gonna add the layer of pink. I have to be very careful because at the top of her body there's kind of like a gradient happening, so we kind of want to keep it a little bit white-ish, like a very light pink at the very top. So we're just gonna really, as we progress upwards up her body, we want to kind of limit or take the pressure off of the actual crayon. Don't put too much pressure down. We just want to get that soft pink color. I think with crayons you could actually blend quite nicely, from what I'm seeing. It's just, you gotta be very careful actually. Oh god, this wax just doesn't come on. And as we progress up her body, we also want to lighten the pressure up a little bit. So kind of create that gradient effect, I guess you can call it. Alright. I like the pink. The pink is so cute. Okay, so for her foot, we're gonna put a bit more pressure here because it's actually supposed to be a shadow. It's beneath her little fat body, so we want to make sure that we add a lot of shadow here. have to sharpen it. Do I actually have a black crayon? I want to draw in her ear already, but I'm not sure if I have a black. Ooh, I do have a black one. Obviously this has been used before and I can't even remember for what. But we're gonna go ahead and sharpen using the weird sharpener at the back of the Crayola box here. So, I don't know. It says to peel back the crayon wrapper before sharpening the crayon. It's not really working. Okay. It's actually just making a mess more than anything else. Okay, whatever. Let's just sketch in the black part of her ear here. Here I'm gonna put a lot of pressure. Because I don't want the paper, like the white of the paper to flash through the color. That's the tricky part. See all the residue that's coming off, like with the wax? I can't really blow it away. Kinda. But if I were to like wipe it away, I'm scared that it's gonna leave like black streaks or whatever. I really don't want to smudge it up. How do you guys work with this? Oh no, I'm going over the lines because it's not sharp enough. It's like super dull. Let's see if I can fix that. Ah, whatever. This part of her ear too is a little bit weird. Here. Okay. Alright, okay. Good enough, good enough. Okay, so let's continue with the actual, like, pink. Yeah. I've got wax everywhere. All over my fingers. Okay, so let's finish the ear here. Like a little ice cream swirl. It's like a strawberry ice cream. It actually makes me want to have strawberry ice cream right now, which I don't really like as much. Chocolate ice cream is the best ice cream. The one and only. Ooh, baby! Baby! I think I messed up her hair curl. I drew it a little bit weird at the top. Gonna add touches of pink here. Okay, so let's add the shadow color. Ooh, shadow, 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 shadow. Ah! I drew over the lines! I think that's totally expected when you're drawing with crayons. It's so fat, like the tip of it, it's really hard to work with. It's unlike pencil crayons where you can keep sharpening it. Even though I do have a sharpener for crayons, it's just different. It just doesn't work the same. Alright, so let's just get a sort of like a light gray. I don't want to have too dark in color because we want to make sure that it kind of blends properly with the actual pink. Okay, so this color Timberwolf, I'm not sure. It's quite light. Maybe we need a darker tone, like the actual gray color. So we can use the actual gray color here. Okay, so let's use that color for the darkest areas of her body, like mostly under the legs, I think. So here we can add, I don't even know if it's gonna blend properly. We can try. At this point, there's so much wax, like there's like the layers of the shadows with the wax. It's so thick that the colors are just not, they're just not blending. They're just kind of, I don't know, forming a layer of wax. It's actually getting really hard to draw the gray or like add the gray on. You can see it's like clumping a little bit. Okay, let's just not force it. No more forcing. I'm gonna add some here also. Okay. There's like a blend starting to happen here. It's happening. Just gotta keep working. Keep working it. Although I think there's a really big limit with crayons. There's just like not much you can do. Okay. Ugh, her eyes look weird. Jigglypuff! Okay. So, with that said, I actually want to take a light gray. I don't have a light gray actually. I think I just have the regular gray. So we're just gonna kind of add sort of a dimension to the eyes here. Around the eyeballs. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And just for the final touches, I just want to kind of like work on the actual line work. It looks pretty bad. Some parts are quite like shaky, especially around the eyes. Alright, so last step, don't forget to sign your work. I guess I'm just gonna sign it with the gray. The gray. So we're gonna do brushes and bunnies. And we're going to add a little heart. There we go. That was my cheap art challenge, or cheap art supply challenge. I guess you can say it's either a Crayola crayon challenge or a cheap art supply challenge, but I think that it's technically both at this point. Yeah, you guys can see what you guys can do with crayons. I could probably do a lot more with it, but we're just gonna keep it at that. Keep it nice and simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge. Again, give this a big thumbs up. Let me know below what challenge you want me to try next, and I will definitely go for it, at least try to go for it. I wish you guys a very nice weekend, and thank you guys so much for watching and all of your support.